The Icpd 25 is one of the most controversial conferences to be held in Kenya. The conference has seen a number of delegates from across the world arrive at the KICC, where the conference will be taking place. Some of the policies that the Icpd 25 is championing has faced a lot of opposition from the clergy.
Intelligent life has evolved in other parts of the universe, and that there are these alien civilizations trying to make contact with us and all that sort of thing. Very important questions.
The clergy organized a separate meeting in Nairobi to address Kenyans on the Icpd conference, calling on Christians at large to open their eyes and ensure that policies championed at the conference are not seeped into a Kenyan culture, arguing that they go contrary to the constitution and what Kenyans stand for.
I'm almost certain the president upholds the Constitution of Kenya the way we all do as legislators and the three arms of government, and that he will not commit to anything that goes against the Constitution of this country, that goes against our values and our principles.
According to former EAK chairman Bishop Mark Kariuki, the clergy in Kenya is determined to have their thoughts heard at the conference, but were denied access to speak, prompting them to arrange for their parallel conference. According to him, the conference has ulterior motives behind it, and he urged Kenyans to remain vigilant and firm to ensure these policies do not prevail.
Keep your eyes open. We're telling Kenyans, keep your eyes open. Not everything that is coming from the West is good. It is important for Kenyans and actually the Africa to know that the African is the target. The African is the target, so that the population of Africa does not grow and the African is left to be a slave. They will even say that we are becoming so many and taking the space of animals, and yet they removed their they finished their animals. Now they are pretending to be protecting our animals.
In a statement given by Member of Parliament for Special Interest Jennifer Shamala, our strength as Kenyans remain in our numbers and our resources. She added that our growth as a nation will be catapulted by our capacity to have a healthy and productive nation, and this is dependent on proper reproductive policies.
We want an educated population. Yes, we want planning, but we will never encourage any kind of talk, any kind of gay, lesbianism, sex education for children, because the entire agenda actually is about reducing the populations of Kenya and other African countries.
The clergy side is concerned about a number of contentious issues, among them comprehensive sexuality education, abortion, and LGBTQ rights, which according to them reinterpret international instruments and commitments in a manner that undermines human dignity, the sanctity of human life, and family. The clergy warns that policies championed in the conference, such as inclusion of comprehensive sex education to our youngsters, is a misleading move, and that which aims to expose our youngsters to immoral behavior, which the church will not stand for. They further stressed the importance to protect our society from corruption by Western values and the need to protect our families, especially our children, from the point of conception to when they are adults.
But what we have said here is, let the child be the child. Let the child grow normally, so that by the end of the day, that child enters adulthood untainted with drugs that are coming in the name of vaccination, that are coming in the name of contraceptions. We don't need it.
So what we are saying as a church is that we protect life from conception, and when it comes to the world, then we need to provide the basic needs. And therefore, listening to the challenges that are being brought by the Icpd, we want to ask this country that the moment, this is the greatest moment and an opportunity for us to be patriotic, to defend our country. And that country is the people, starting from the children.
A lot of questions remain unanswered on whether the government will implement some of the policies that the Icpd 25 champions. Reporting for Hope TV News Watch, I'm Grace Wangoi.